Hi guys, this is Dan3HitU from Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, pretty much everywhere. So this is the 2016 WWE Money in the Bank predictions. We're going to start with the first match, which is Dana Brooke and Charlotte the Blondes on the left of your screen. And on the right, you've got Becky Lynch, far right, and Natalya. Tag team match. I see this going one way, and that's Charlotte and Dana Brooke winning. Don't think they're going to break up, but I can see them winning quite easily, to be fairly honest with you. Moving on to the next one. Alright, this second match is going to be Rusev, who's the champion, the United States champion, and Titus O'Neil. Once again, only one way I can see Rusev defending his belt here, so there's no need to carry on with this storyline. Just drop Titus O'Neil. As much as I want to give him a push, I just don't think he has it. He's a fantastic company guy, but I just don't think it's his time to win the belt. Have it, stay on Rusev for a bit, and we'll carry on from there. Alright, now we've got Apollo Crews, which is this guy, and we have Sheamus, which is this guy, up here. I want Sheamus to win this match so the feud extends. If Apollo Crews wins this, which I think WWE will do, that would end the feud. Personally, I think Apollo Crews needs this to get over as a babyface more, fighting Sheamus, so I'm going to pick Sheamus to win this match. But if you're doing a bet or anything like that, pick Apollo Crews, because that's probably what they'll do. But personally, fantasy booking, I would definitely have Sheamus win this match to extend the feud 2 or 3 more weeks, maybe even 4, stretch it to the next pay-per-view, and then have Apollo Crews go over. Alright, this is what I think will be match of the night by a considerable way. I don't think the Money in the Bank match will be amazing. It will have spots, obviously, because there's a ladder there. But I just don't think it's going to have that oomph. So we're going to go bottom left, top left, and then we're going to circle around that way. So we're going to go New Day, bottom left. I don't know which of the 3 are going to be in the match. And then above them you've got Big Cass, Enzo Amore, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, followed by Aiden English, Simon Gotch. Personal booking preferences, I would have the club, which is Anderson and Gallows win this match because they need to establish themselves. But because this is a predictions topic, video in fact, I'm going to go with the New Day because the WWE will probably want them to extend their title run and beat some sort of record, I'm assuming, because they are the most over team at the minute. So if you're betting like a prediction thread who's going to win, the New Day. Personally, I would have Anderson and Gallows win this match. Okay, now we have big match John. Typical WWE must let this guy win because he's... I don't know. I'm not going to rant about seeing him. It's not his fault he always wins. It's just WWE booking. Versus AJ Styles, the newest indie guy that's made the main roster. Quite simple. Cena loses this match. AJ wins. It's pretty much the same as the Kevin Owens thing, and every other feud that John has, he loses the first one and then he'll win 2 in a row, or basically he always wins the feud. There is not a feud he has ever lost because WWE don't know how to write proper storylines with John. So yeah, tonight AJ Styles will win, and then they'll have another match which John will win because it's inevitable. So tonight AJ Styles will win clean as well, I think. Okay, this is the shock of the night. You've got, going from top to bottom, left to right, so Kevin Owens at the top, Alberto Del Rio, Cesaro, Sami Zayn, Dean Ambrose, Chris Jericho. Personally, I would go with Kevin Owens to win this match. But the WWE are always reluctant to give it to someone that's how can I word this? Basically, they've got Del Rio and they have Dean Ambrose that have already main evented with, say, people that have already done main event stats. So, for an example, you've got Del Rio who's faced John Cena in main event. You've got Dean Ambrose that faced Seth Rollins last year in main event caliber matches. And because Kevin Owens hasn't done that yet, they will be too scared, in my opinion, to give him the briefcase and make him become the champion. That is why I'm going to pick Dean Ambrose to win this match. Personally, I would have Kevin Owens definitely win this match. But WWE are always too scared to do this thing, so I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose to win. Will he cash in tonight? Yes, I'm going with Dean Ambrose to cash in tonight. I think. Or maybe SummerSlam. Alright, I'm not decided on that yet. I will grab a feel of that later on when the show is on. But for a prediction wise, Dean just to win this match. Ignore the cashing in. And finally, last but not least, we have the match which I hope ends the pay-per-view. There's a good chance it won't, but I hope it does. We've got Roman Reigns on the far left, and then you've got the man, Seth Rollins. You've got the man, Seth Rollins. Will he win his belt back? No. I want him to. I believe, without using the term and the phrase what they use, he is best for business. He is what, in my opinion, CM Punk could have been all them years ago if treated correctly. Rollins has just this. He can always put on a 5-star match. He's like Shawn Michaels. He's like AJ Styles. But he's like Kevin Owens. Every match Kevin Owens is in is borderline 4, if not 5-star matches all the time. There needs to be a heel turn, and I don't see where this is coming. They need to drop the ball with Reigns and make him turn heel. So eventually when he goes back face, we all want it. We want to cheer for Reigns because he's good. He is good. He's just not as good as others. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you look at John. John's not amazing. He's not brilliant, but he gets the job done. He sells merchandise, which is what Rollins could do if he was pushed as a face. Enough ranting and moaning about it. I don't think there is a winner of this match. I think somehow, somewhere, it ends like in a count out or a DQ or something like that, maybe, because I don't see why they would bring Rollins back, have like a WWE 24 special on him, showing him rehabbing his leg injury, portraying him as this babyface, and then having come back as a heel, but then only to lose completely clean to Roman Reigns. That is terrible, terrible booking. Do not do that. And also, do not let Reigns lose clean to Rollins, because then it just makes no sense. This match has to go as a DQ finish or possibly a cash-in or something like that. I don't know how it would work. I had the thought not too long ago of, say, anyone comes in, say Ambrose as an example, he cashes in on Rollins. So then Rollins could still say to Roman Reigns, you still haven't beat me for that belt. That belt is still mine, but Ambrose is temporarily holding it. Do something like that to try and drag the feud out, because Rollins coming back must eventually end in a match with Triple H. It has to, because that entire storyline needs to be concluded, and it needs to be Rollins that ends it, because he broke the Shield. He needs to not patch the Shield, but he needs to show he's better than Triple H now. Triple H was the master, Rollins is the apprentice. Rollins needs to go over, but I don't think it needs to be today. I would have the match end in a DQ or something like that. Maybe some interference from Bray Wyatt or something like that, laying them both out and then ending the show. I would be fine with that. I don't expect a clean finish tonight, and if it is and Reigns goes over clean, there will be a hell of a backlash tomorrow on Monday Night Raw, because you can't bring a superstar that has been out for literally over 6 months rehabbing his knee, and from day one all he's done is want to get back in that ring because he loves professional wrestling. You cannot. Even though Rollins is being the heel, everyone knows wrestling is in Rollins' blood. He's always wanted to do this. Reigns has never wanted to do this. He only did this because he failed at college, and I think he failed somewhere else, and he fell back on this. This is just like John. John Cena didn't always want to be a wrestler. He wanted to be a professional bodybuilder, and he couldn't do that. He didn't have the mentality for it. That's why people boo Reigns, because they portray him as this guy that's always wanted to do this, and he hasn't. If they booked him like Lesnar, where he was truthful and said, I can do this, and I make loads of money off it, everyone would be fine with Reigns. Just give him the honest opinion. Enough ranting about Reigns. This match is going to end in a DQ. I don't know who's going to win. I'm going to say Reigns wins by DQ. I hope you've enjoyed these. Check out my Twitter. That's just like around here. Don't forget YouTube's obviously what you're watching now, which is I think there. And then further on you've got my website, and then even further than that you've got my Twitch where I'm live playing some games. So drop me a follow. I'm on Reddit as well, same name. Let me know your predictions. Post them down here or post them on Reddit and I'll see them on there. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I wonder if you've got the same opinions that I have. Thank you all for watching.